Hi everybody. So today we are working on module 19.5 dot plots, and we are going to be reviewing our dot plot knowledge. So here's our essential question. How can you display and interpret data in a dot plot? So let's unlock our problem. A dot plot uses dots to record each piece of data above a number line. It helps you see groups in the data. So some students took a survey of the number of letters in their first names. Then they recorded that data in a dot plot. How many students have 6 letters in their first name? So this is the question that they want us to answer. This is the information we have to work with. So let's go over it. So we know that a dot plot uses a number line. And in this one, it goes from 3 to 8. What do these numbers stand for? Well, that would be the number of letters in our first names. So this means you have 3 letters in your first name, 4 letters, 5 letters, 6 letters, 7 letters, 8 letters. So if I was on this chart, I would be the 7 letter. My first name has 7 letters in it, so that would be my dot. The dots above is how many students have that many letters in their first name. So what if we had a student named Bob? Well, Bob has 3 letters, so we would give it a dot. What if we had a Tom? Tom also has 3, so we would give him a dot. So each dot stands for one student, and the numbers show the letters, number of letters in the name. So we can use that data, this data, to answer these questions. It says find 6 on the number line. The 6 stands for 6 what? Well, it stands for 6 letters in somebody's name. There are blank dots above the 6. How many dots are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 students have 6 letters in their first names. Pretty cool. Once you understand how to read a dot plot, they become very useful for answering questions. Let's look at number 1. Which number of letters was found most often? So what's it asking us to figure out? Well, it's asking us which number of letters had the highest student count, basically. So we want to look for the tallest row of dots. And since all of our dots are the same distance apart, we know that 5 is the highest number of letters. So it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 kids have 5 letters in their name. So which number of letters? Remember, our number of letters are down here. 5 letters in a first name, like Steve or Susie. Write a sentence to describe the data. Well, okay. How are we going to write this in a sentence? 5 children, or let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 children, we'll say students, have a 5-letter name. We wrote a sentence. How many letters are in your first name? Well, in mine, I have 7 letters. And then I need to put a dot above the number of letters in my first name. So that's where my dot would go. How many are in your first name? Is it 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, more than 8? If it's more than 8, you need to extend the number line. Okay? And put your dot. But I would love to see this on the page. So this is dot plots. Okay, on the next page, we are going to go over this section. And then you're going to get to try some on your own.